A copy and paste error seems to have revealed US prosecutors are preparing charges against WikiLeaks chief Julian Assange. It was discovered in an unrelated court filing, which was said to have been made by mistake.
The complaint supporting affidavit would need to remain sealed until Assange is arrested in connection with the charges in the criminal complaint and can therefore no longer evade or avoid arrest and extradition in this matter.
Well, Assange has been holed up in the Ecuadorian embassy in London for more than 6 years. He fears extradition to the US for publishing secret government documents. Last year, sex assault charges against the Australian national were dropped by Swedish authorities, but he still faces arrest in the UK for breaking bail terms. While the exact details of the potential charges remain a mystery, Assange fears he could face a life sentence. Any charges could date back to 2010 over the leak of diplomatic cables and secret military files regarding US atrocities in the Iraq and Afghan wars. Last year, WikiLeaks published the largest leak in CIA history concerning the agency's arsenal of cyber tools, and he could be prosecuted for publishing stolen emails from the Democratic National Committee ahead of the presidential election. A special investigation by Robert Mueller into Trump-Russia collusion claims they were hacked by Moscow. Assange can't make comments because, in an increasingly strained relationship, his Ecuadorian hosts have placed a series of restrictions on him. They've limited internet access, visitors and public statements. The whistleblower's lawyers say if these US charges are real, it would set a dangerous precedent for press freedom. Former MI6 officer Annie Machon believes a notion like this is becoming ambiguous to the major media.
Obviously, when WikiLeaks broke into the international consciousness about 8 years ago, he had a lot of allies in the international media and worked particularly closely with organisations such as the Washington Post, the New York Times and the Guardian newspaper in the UK. Then there seemed to be a lot of infighting, and these old legacy media outlets started turning on Julian Assange. So the question is, why are they not protecting one of their own? Do they not realise that if they don't protect one of their own, they will be equally vulnerable under these sort of laws? And I think that's something that all the legacy media in the West needs to really seriously think about. Either we have press freedom for all, or we have press freedom for none.